Hello, welcome to the next part of the Nitro Type Speed Tournament. In today's video, we have Randora versus Generalgoat. Randora is low tier 2, while Generalgoat is untested. Now, this is a really good text, as you can see here. I'm going about 150, which is really good for me. Randora is going in the 140s, it seems, catching up into the 150s, while Generalgoat falls behind into the 130s, it seems. Although he makes a very good stride here, very crazy burst there. It's a very good text. But Randora gets a 142, Generalgoat gets a very impressive 135. However, the first round does in fact go to Randora. It's a surprisingly close first round. We move on to the second round. This text is a bit harder than the first one, but there is some pretty easy parts to this. As I see, it's a very good start for me. Randora is able to get into the 140s, climbs into the 150s using a nitro, I believe, although climbed into the mid 150s but falls back as Generalgoat is in the 120 zone, I believe. We can see here Randora finishes with a 150, while Generalgoat gets a 122, which means the second round goes to Randora and score is 2-0. On to the third round. These texts seem to get harder and harder. The other one was like a medium difficulty text, although it wasn't even that hard. This one is kind of hard. But you can see here Randora and Generalgoat are very close until Randora uses a nitro, is able to gain a bit of an advantage there. Generalgoat also uses a nitro, is able to catch up for a bit, but it's not enough as Randora climbs into the 140 zone, as Generalgoat falls behind into the 120s. You can see here Randora gets a 143, while Generalgoat finishes that race with a 125, which means the third round goes to Randora. Onto the actual fourth round, the last race got Generalgoat got communication errored, so that race didn't count. But you can see with a good start Generalgoat had here, but he falls behind pretty quickly into the 110 zone, as Randora climbs into the 140s, it will take a strong lead here. Once again, this text is a pretty medium difficulty text, a little bit easier than the last two we've had. You can see here Randora finishes at 153, while Generalgoat finishes with a 104. What had a very good, strong start at the beginning for Generalgoat quickly fell apart, it seems. On to the fifth round. This is a fairly difficult text, I'd say. He needs to get around in order to stay in this tournament, but it does not seem that it will happen, as Generalgoat once again falls behind into the 100 zone as Randora climbs into the 150s. See here, there's some pretty difficult wording here, but Randora is able to keep it strong into the high 140s as Generalgoat falls behind. Randora finishes the set with a 144, while Generalgoat finishes with a 114, which means the score is now 5-0, and Randora has won this round. Randora advances to the second part of the losers bracket